Hey everybody, christopherodd here, and welcome to day number 2 and game number 2 of my 30 games in 30 days challenge. If you don't know what that is, basically I'm trying 30 games that I've never played before, haven't played since I was a kid, and I'm doing that over the course of the next month or so. I'll be playing new games, old games, silly games, serious games, anything and everything is on the table. I have a pretty solid list, but if you have suggestions of things that you think might fit the format, you can let me know below, and I'll definitely incorporate some of your suggestions in the future. As far as the videos go, I'm doing about 30 to 60 minutes of each of the games, just to get a good feel for it and see what I've been missing out on, because I've had a lot of games recommended to me that I've missed out on, and here we are trying them out. Today, I'm trying a game that came out recently. It's called Wizard of Legend. It's available on pretty much every platform, including the Switch. I'll have links below if you're interested in buying it. And basically, it's a dungeon crawler, very fast pace, a lot of roguelike elements, randomly generated dungeons, randomly generated enemies. You can find, like, I believe over 100 different spells in the game, and that's the key component here, is using your spells and creating these cool combos and just experimenting and figuring out what these different items that you find can do and how they impact your own playstyle. So yeah, it's interesting. Having recently played a game like Moonlighter, there's some similar elements there, but this takes quite a bit of a different path. So let's just jump into it. There is a tutorial at the beginning that I'll skip. Basically, we're just going through this museum to learn how the spells work and things like that, but I'll explain that to you once we get to our place. So we can actually skip this starting area. Okay, this is our humble abode here. You can see in the bottom left that we've got a couple of different things going on. So X is our basic attack. We've got this kind of dash to get around quickly. We've got a dragon fireball spell. And then our signature arcana is this exploding fireball. And you can rearrange those in here if you want. But that's our basic setup. If we want to change which spells we have, we can visit our buddy over here, Tommy, our grimoire. And in here, we can change up our basic attack. We only have the one, so we can't do anything now. We have the dash attack, which we could change, but we don't have any others. Our standard attack, we do have Frost Fan or Rebounding Icicles. I think I will actually, just for the sake of some variety, we'll switch this to like the Frost Fan, which throws out a fan of frost daggers and freezes enemies. And then we've got our signature, which is an exploding fireball. And I believe all of the signatures are enhanced versions of the spells. So you could put this in your basic one if you had the basic one unlocked. Have an exploding fireball that was on a lower cooldown, but wouldn't have the increased blast radius. We also have the Rebounding Icicles as a signature, but we'll have one fire, one frost, and I think that should do rather nicely. You can practice on these training dummies. Now, you'll notice under our health bar at the top left there that we have this blue bar that's slowly building every time that we attack something or use spells. Basic attacks build it up slower, but spells actually build it up very quickly. When that's full, like right now, you see how it starts blinking? Means when you use your signature arcana, it's going to be way more powerful. So it acts a little bit differently, which is pretty cool. Inside the dungeons, the way that I interpret that mechanic is that you want to be fighting like almost non-stop to build up that kind of meter. Here we can change our clothes if we want. So right now we don't have any specific attributes on these clothes, but once we get into this next like town area, you can buy different clothes that will increase or change your attributes. So for right now, we can just switch over to blue. It doesn't change anything other than the color. This blue orb, what this does is just in these practice areas, lets you fill that bar, and then you can use the mega version of your signature spell. Down here, you've got Mimi. Mimi the Mimic chest. Basically, he's the guy that lets you change your relics. So in here, we've got a friendship bracelet, increased damage and movement speed when you're with a true friend. So this is for co-op stuff. You can play this game local co-op with 2 players. There's defense relics, and then there's miscellaneous relics. I don't know what this exclamation point is here for, but we have the museum ticket that we got in the tutorial, and this freezing sprite Naya that we got in the tutorial. It summons a sprite that freezes enemies. Only one sprite can be held at a time. So we'll grab this and equip that for now. Feel like that's pretty good for, there you go. It just goes out and attacks like a random thing every once in a while, freezes them, and kind of gives you a little space if you're in trouble. So let's head into this little town square area where we can buy things if we want. This guy over here appears to sell relics. The cool thing about this is what I really like about the game, is that you don't know what these do until you try them. Kind of like Binding of Isaac style, I guess. Like another game I haven't played that I should actually add to this list. I've seen people play it, but you gotta really experiment to figure out different builds and things that you like. So as an example, like we could buy the super carrot cake, and we can talk to Mimi here. Let's see what the super carrot cake does. Looks like it's in defense. Taking damage increases your max health up to a certain limit. That's kind of interesting. Now, I don't have a way of, like, increasing my health at this point, I don't think. So, we can increase the max. That's not really going to help our current health. So, we'll likely just stay with the freezing sprite. But, you can see over time, as you buy these things, you can figure out what they do and how they fit into your build and go from there. On this side, we can actually buy different spells. So, Mentis Imperium, Thundering Chain, Shock Nova. Again, as far as I can tell, you can't see what they do until you purchase them. But I wonder if this one with the hearts is like a healing. Let's see. It might not be. Okay, so it's a standard one. Let's see. This Arcana allows you to confuse foes around you, causing them to attack each other. Oh, yeah. Let's try that. Let's do that instead of the icicle thing. We still have our signature exploding fireball. Very cool. This is another practice area. Let's actually, will this work on the dummies? Yeah, probably not. Yeah, okay. But if the dummies could attack, they'd probably attack each other. Up here, we've got our wardrobe. Looks like vigor, pace, and grit. If I had to guess, vigor is probably like health. Pace would be probably speed. Grit, maybe defense? I don't know. But I don't have enough gems to buy these. You'll notice we also have gold at the bottom that's in 0 right now. And we use gold inside of the dungeons to buy things. So outside the dungeon seems like we use gems. Inside we use gold. And there is somebody inside this square that can transfer those as well. So these guys are stopping us from going in. Only wizards who have been invited to participate in the Chaos Trials are allowed past this point. Oh, you're the last minute entrant. The council has informed us of your arrival. You're free to proceed. Well, thank you. Thank you. So this person here does the trade of gems. 200 gold coins for 20 of your chaos gems. Now, we're going into a dungeon. I don't really know what to expect. I've played about 15 minutes of the dungeons. So I imagine having some gold in there is beneficial. I'm gonna do this to get rid of some of the gems. I don't know how frequently we get gems. I don't know how much gold we really earn. But let's go in there with some gold to spend at some of the random merchants that we find inside of the dungeons. This guy. What is life without some mystery? How about we shuffle things around for your next run through the Chaos Trials? It'll cost you 10 gems for a randomized build. This seems really intriguing, and probably adds a lot of, like, replay value. Not only would the dungeons you go into be random, but you can just pay this guy 10 gems, get a completely random build, and go in not knowing what to expect, and just have a super time. For now, we're gonna go with our loadout that we have. This guy up here, I've participated in the Chaos Trials for so many years, I've managed to gain some clout with the council. Perhaps you'd like to visit a particular council member first in the trials. A few gems could go a long way. Would you like to begin in the burning furnaces for 10 chaos gems? Now, I don't know if this is referring to the merchants that we find in there, and you can just start at a merchant, or if this means like skipping certain levels. Because I'm brand new at this, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna take that approach. We're just gonna start normal. So we'll say no thanks, but definitely would like to experiment with that later. And then these guys, I think this is where we get into the co-op stuff. So it's great that they allowed you to participate in the Chaos Trials with a friend, although I can't say it was really useful in our last attempt. It's okay. Our teamwork has really been improving. I'm sure we can do even better next time. All right. And I don't know, does this person do anything? Finally able to meet Frost Queen Freya, but she defeated me in a matter of seconds. Just thinking about her cold laugh sends chills down my spine. All right, cool. Are we ready? I'm going in. So it looks like we have, I think, 3 different bosses with a couple levels in between. This first area is like ice-based, second is fire, third is, I don't know, earth? I have no idea. Left side, we do have a mini-map that gets revealed as we explore. And I personally like that it shows this percentage completion, so you know if you want to, kind of encourage you to explore the full dungeon. You can bring up the map in full by right-clicking, or clicking the right stick in as well. Okay, so let's go north and see what we can find. We have to jump these little caverns. You can break almost anything that you can see. These things that are frozen on the wall, doesn't appear that you can. Oh, hello. Let's see how this works. Oh, that actually goes for quite a while. That seems super powerful. So these little orbs that are flying around, I think the red ones give you some extra health. Now, we got locked in here. So sometimes you have to like defeat the enemies within this area before you get unlocked again. All right, we found our first merchant. So this guy, Artisan Andre. You could see some Dark Souls references, hey? Andre and Mimi, the Mimic. These mittens were worth every gem. Gotta stay warm, you know? All right. So we can buy, what? A healing potion? Gaia's shovel? I don't know what that is. Shiva's water bottle? No idea. The reward card and the Ring of Reserve. So these are like relics, I guess, and then just straight healing. It's 100 gold for healing, and I think what happens here is once you reach the end of the level, it unlocks these portals, so you can come back to these spots if you want to spend some of your gold. So now that we found him, we can just keep going. Now, you'll notice there, I got a little bit of a speed boost, and I think that happens if you're not, like, dashing around or using abilities. It just kicks in, and then you go a little faster. Oh, nice. Okay, so we have 2, like, side by side. And this person sells other spells for gold. Now, this is important because back in the main area, you have to use crystals, but here you can use the gold. So this is an enhanced spell called Dragon Dive. It's 175 gold. Let's do it. Oh, that's not, okay, so that's a whole separate deal. So we've got, oh, this is cool. Summon a tunneling dragon that drives away foes. Summon dual dragons that travel further. All right. So we have Exploding Fireball. We have Dragon Dive. This was our signature spell. I'm not sure what this one is with like the silver outline, but I guess we'll find out later. Virtuosa Iris. Okay. And I imagine, like, you know, we're in a frosted area, so fire probably works better against most enemies. I know. I'm a genius. I figured that out all on my own. All right, what do we got here? That charm, that Naya freeze thing kind of backfired on me there because we like charmed them, but then we also froze. But I can't control the freeze, so. All right, we're locked in. Bring it on. Whoa. Oh, they're up north. All right, what do we got here? It's got, okay, so it has these little, like, locks on it. Oh, okay, so look, so we would need, oh, interesting. That's cool. I've never seen that. That's cool. So we have the wind, which unlocks the first one. So we have that wind attack, but then we would need a frost spell. And I don't have a frost spell to unlock this. That's cool. Oh, whoops. That's very cool. All right. Well, we might come back to that. Oops. Let's see how this works. Oh, I did something. I didn't see it go off, though. Oh, it goes right out in front. Okay, cool. Not a super long cooldown either. Which is pretty nice. Like, I could see myself sinking so much time into something like this. Go hit each other, guys. I'm busy. That's pretty strong. And so once you get all of your slots filled, like, you're gonna be just tossing out so many spells left, right, and center. It's gonna be insane. Let's keep going this way. Whoa. Whoa. Nice. Oh, that little sprite is actually awesome. It's too bad you couldn't trigger her manually because it'd be cool to be able to use her on that chest, but oh boy. No, you go ahead. One thing I really like, if you pay close attention, there's a lot going on when you just look at the character itself, but the icons, when they come off cooldown, they kind of come up in like this small, like, transparent view around your wizard, just to show that they're off cooldown. Okay, this is the end of this first level. Now, you can see we're at 68% complete, and we have these little portals. These portals take us back to the starting point. Take us back to this guy who sells stuff, and maybe we want to spend some gold here to get a healing potion. Or we can go back to the other merchant and maybe buy, like, Frost Feint. This is a dash. Now, how does this one work? I guess we don't know until we buy it. If I buy this, though, I can't buy the healing potion. I'm at 500 health. I think I'm going to prioritize the healing potion, but I'm going to explore the rest of the area first. We still have the bottom part and the part on the left. So let's head to the left here. Now, I don't know if there's, like, secret things. Like, I imagine that there probably are. Oh, boy. If I can build up that meter and show, like, that super attack, that would be great. We're finding enemies kind of few and far between right now. Whoops. Let's go, big guy. I also don't know if, like, breaking the stuff serves a purpose. I don't know if I find anything inside of them. But, I'm gonna break everything I can. So we're at 85% revealed. Where are we missing? It looks like this little hallway over here. Let's take a look. I guess if we charm them all, maybe that doesn't work so great. There's a little healing, I think. Whoops. Okay. 86. Where else have we not seen? Interesting. I'm not actually sure. To my eyes, it looks like we found everything. Maybe it's this chest unlocks, like, a certain percentage. Let's see what's in the next zone. I like that it, like, kicks you into running. It's pretty cool. I want to go to this one. Let's buy a health potion here. Okay, that healed us fully. I don't know if it always heals to full, but it's a nice amount for sure. Okay. Now we have to fight a little boss. No big deal. By no big deal, I mean absolutely big deal. We almost have it filled. Here it is. Boom. I also like that you can target your spells in all directions. You're not limited to up, down, left, right. Nice. Whoops. Oh, hello. Gems galore. Now, if I'm looking at this, like visually, I'm not seeing... Oh, I see it. I see it now. Haha. I do see it. Let's actually start from here. I do see the area. It's right here. Right below us. Look at it. Oh, the sprite. Very nice. Go get your buddy. Beautiful. Beautiful. I gotta say too, like, it feels really responsive. Like, it's just super, super clean feeling, if that is... I guess that's the best way I can describe it. Nox the Unfortunate. Choose wisely, my friend. These relics come at a certain price. Don't let your greed for power become your downfall. Oh no. Overpriced insurance. Ominous loan note. Alchemist stone. They're free, but there's something bad that happens. Let's try the alchemist stone. What did it do? It's a relic. All chaos gems gained during the chaos trials are transmuted into gold. Okay. I guess that's not... So, it depends. Like, if you really wanted to buy some upgrades back at town, that's bad. But the good news is that you're gonna get way more gold. Alchemist stone. Yeah, makes sense. That's cool. Okay, neat. And I guess you can kind of interpret it a little bit based on the name, so that's cool. There we go. We found them all. Let's keep going. Let's do another one. All right. So we did the whole map. 12 minutes, 15 seconds. Bunch of gold. Points. Great. I love points. Everyone likes points. We got 6,200 of them. I'd like to see what a boss is like. I've never actually, like, finished a room. I only know that when you get to that exit, you can open those portals to, like, go back to the merchants and stuff, which is pretty cool. So, this is exciting for me. Go get your buddy. That freezing is kinda backfiring on us a bit. Nice. Let's try this. Let's just go, like, fully left. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of exploding barrels here. Now, can we do, like, a chain reaction on these? Oh, yeah, we can. Ah! Nice. Be careful here. Missed it. Damn it. Missed them. I missed pretty much everything there. There you go. Okay. Let's head north. Nothing in there. That feeling when it clicks you into, like, sprinting, I really like that. It's hard to explain, like, how it feels nice. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, what do we have here? Win/basic enhanced. Well, okay. Yeah, let's take that. So now that it's enhanced, what will that do? Final slash creates a piercing wind that negates projectiles. Oh, look at that. Cool. All right, let's keep going. Now, I imagine that you kind of have to keep going until you die? Is that the idea? I'm not sure. But that's what we're gonna do. It probably won't take us that long. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, which way? So we went left. We're gonna head back. We're gonna head south. We're locked. Oh, hello. You get trapped in there, it's scary, man. It's like instant panic mode. You're like, hey, what are they gonna do? Who's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Ooh, we got invisible guys. I'm liking the combos that we have right now. We definitely can defend ourselves from melee range. Oh, I went a bit too early there. Or did I? I don't know if these are affected. Ah, I see. Oh, I went like right into it. So stressful. Okay, let's keep going south. If anything, even if you charm all of them, it's not so bad because they're kind of like stunned. They just sit there and don't attack anything. As long as they're not attacking me, I'm generally pretty happy. All right, more relics, more healing. Let's make it a point to come back to this guy, I think. We'll see how far we get before we need to buy the healing. Ah, nice. Okay, so blue takes us to the middle. Is it the same colors all the time for the merchants? Purple is the spells, green would then be the relics and healing. We'll see. Now we want to go east. Never mind, east is done. Let's go north. Whoops. Nice. I'm starting to think that once you combo the spells, that's what unlocks some of those other gems that drop. And I think those gems are healing me. The, like, pink ones. Give me one of your Arcana to shuffle in and I'll let you choose one to keep from my hand. What do you say? Oh, no! Not interested. I love our spells right now. I really do. And then we can teleport there to the end. Now we're at 98% complete. Which means there's probably like, see how there's that little wall? I can't really point at it. Like basically right under the neck of where my wizard is in the middle there. I'm gonna see if that's the 2%, which isn't important. It's not like you have to get 100% here. I'm just curious to see if that's what it actually is. There's 99. So there's probably like this tiny little section that we haven't explored. But it's not a big deal. All I want to do now is go and heal, I think. So let's buy this. Gets us to full. And then we're going to have another little boss here, right? Oh yeah, big time. Counter rogue. Okay, don't like the sounds of this. Whoa. We're getting there. Oh, so close. There it is. Not good. You can kind of see, like, the shadow. Damn it. Got him. Oh, it's cool, man. This is very cool. I can see this being so addicting. Look at all those gems. And... oh, this is that shovel. Okay. So we saw that. Let's see. The shovel increases earth damage. All right, so this guy must do earth damage. Cool. So it looks like you can... I think you only get to add on relics when you find them inside the dungeons. Now, question. Can I go back and buy more potions? No. Interesting. What's this? Battery of Tyrannus? Augur of Poetry? Man, you just don't know. I'm gonna go on. Maybe this is a boss? Visually, I would imagine that's what it is. Gotta be, right? Oh, nice. A little bit of healing there. Okay. It's too late to be getting cold feet. Because I'm about to freeze you in your tracks. Yeah, I believe it. Let's see what she does. I don't know if those spells are gonna... Oh, hello. Okay, you're gonna want to avoid that. Holy moly. Oh my god. Missed. Holy, she hits hard, man. I'll take that. Can't really afford to be missing these spells. It's like... She just takes, like... She's so strong. Just be cool. Just be cool. Now we kind of get an understanding of what moves she has. Oh no! Oh no! Wow. Oh! Clobbered! Sick! I actually thought we did pretty well, considering. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. So what happens? You die, all your gold is gone. Oh, interesting. So the other... Okay, so that left bumper upgrade that we had, no longer in here. Interesting. Let's see. Hold on. Maybe the stuff you get inside only is for that dungeon. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but we're about to find out. So we have all of these. Yeah, because there's like no spells here that you can equip in that slot of LB and RB. So I think you go into the dungeons, you buy additional spells. And that's the whole thing. So the downside of that alchemist thing that we had was that now our permanent upgrades that you buy back here, we can't actually use because we didn't gain very many gems. Where's my, this guy, Mimi? Let me see. So we only have those two. We've got the cake. Yeah. So all those other things that we found are only per dungeon. That is cool. See, that's in like, I like that kind of stuff. And like, this is why this series is really interesting to me, because these are games that I've missed out on. A lot of people have said, you gotta check out this game. And I'm like, I was doing other stuff. Didn't have the time. And now it's like, open my eyes. I'm like, hey, this game has some serious depth. Like, this would be really fun to play. This would be really fun to play. And like, I imagine, you know, if you're on a flight or something, playing this game, soak up hours and like not even think about it. You know, you're playing on the Switch or something. I'm just gonna check out the town again. I want to spend my gems just to see what these things do. Ifrit's matchstick. Let's see what that does. Increases fire damage. Okay, all right. Let's see what some of these things are like. Bouncing Surge, Wind Flurry. So these are just like basic spells, I imagine. Let's see. Yeah, so these are basic spells. Conjure Spear of Lightning that bounces between enemies. That's cool. And then, like, now that you know, hey, I'm going into the ice area, you probably want to take more fire spells, right? So if we go to this guy, the only downside is that that chest that we found required an ice spell to use. So I don't know if the ice areas only have ice chests or you require an ice chest. I also want to see if we were to go back inside. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you just start from the beginning. So the idea is you gain the gems to upgrade, to make your permanent upgrades. You want a bunch of gold so that inside of the dungeon you can buy a whole bunch more stuff for your current run. But that alchemist thing, in a way, was really cool because it made our current run stronger, but it actually hindered our long-term progress a bit because you can't get the permanent upgrades. Really neat. I like that system. Anyways, I think this is where I'll wrap it up, guys. This is Wizard of Legend. As I said, it's available like on every platform. I'll have links in the description if you're interested in buying it. And yeah, really cool game. I like this. I would definitely play this again. I see this as like a really good travel game for me personally. This would be a good game to do like on a stream that's like highly interactive. You can talk to your viewers the whole time. Like really cool stuff. Really, really fun. And this takes a little bit of what I experienced playing Moonlighter, which is like all the randomly generated dungeons and enemies and weapons and all that kind of stuff, and amps it up like tenfold in terms of just the number of spells you can use. And we haven't even scratched the surface. But yeah, really cool game. Let me know what you guys think about it. And this is game number 2. 28 left. I got so many games to play. I love games. And we're gonna play more of them. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.